you want to know what it really takes to run a small farm like this, here you go. Go through the gate, don't go back out. Bruh, that way. This one's gonna be an idiot. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another beautiful day here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. Check it out. Check this out. I got raided by the deer on the porch last night. They ate the tops out of every stinking sunflower that I had planted right here. Ate some of the tops out of these flowers and got into my little clover right here and ate the tops out of those. Look at this. Look at that. I turned on the porch light last night and there was a deer standing on the sidewalk. We are overran with deer. That is why I have my boots on, because them deer are carrying them Lone Star ticks. Today what we're going to be doing is moving the cows to the spa. So I have one area on the farm that I like to have the animals in the hottest part of the year. And that is over here where they can be in the woods and they'll have access to the pond. We're supposed to have temperatures at 101 degrees in 3 days. It's 65 degrees right now and absolutely gorgeous. But those hot temperatures are gonna be killing the plants on the farm, killing the gardens on the farm, and get my sunglasses. The chickens are gonna need to have a little extra attention too, because they'll go through a lot of water. So let's get busy. We'll start driving fence lines and show you guys exactly what we have to do to prep for this awesome move. This is the funnest move on the farm, getting the cows in here, and they're gonna be basking in the pond. We don't want cattle in the pond very much, but this time of year, it's important to keep them cool and keep them happy and keep them healthy. And we gotta take a look at this pond too. I think I've got a leak in it. Let's get busy. Come on out, birdies. This is why I don't have to fertilize the yard. The June bugs and Japanese beetles are coming out of the ground and the chickens are feasting on them right now. That's pretty cool. That's our pasture sanitizers and they'll be out in the pasture very soon. We're starting to get some rain, which is awesome. It's not so awesome that I haven't planted my garden yet this year. It is it's looking pretty shabby. Got to get working on that. Maybe by the time you've seen this video, I've already fixed this problem, but it's getting pretty shabby. Before we really get to sweating in today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to Home Base. This is our day sponsor for today, guys. Home Base is an all-in-one, one-stop shop app. Guys, if you run a small business like me, you know just how important it is to be organized. Home Base, again, is an all-in-one app for hourly teams, time clocks, timesheets, payroll, hiring, human resources, team communication. It's just the all-in-one place. The one app for everything that's built for small businesses. Home Base is free to start, built for small business, and simply saves time, and your team will love it too. So whether you're running a farm like myself, a landscape business, a restaurant, a retail store, Home Base has got you covered. From scheduling to swapping shifts to payroll, Home Base has you covered. Be sure and check out the link down in the video description, or simply scan this QR code right here and you can check out Home Base. Remember, it's free to start, it's built for small business, and it's simply the one app for everything small business. A huge thank you to Home Base for sponsoring today's video here on the farm and helping me get more organized with my business. Again, be sure you check out the link down below. and in the pinned comment, or just simply scan the QR code right here if you're curious about home base. Thank you guys so much, and thank you to Homebase for helping me get more organized on my farm. It's the best way to get your small business organized with an all-in-one app that saves you time, frustration, and money. And we all know time is money when you run a small business. These are my egg layers that we gather eggs from every day. Looks like they'll need a little bit of water. We'll give that to them right after we move the cows. So let's go check on the cows and show you what's up. Oh, by the way, our honeybees are doing great. Absolutely fantastic. We're gonna start harvesting some pollen from our honeybees very soon. I cannot wait. That stuff is delicious superfood. You hear that? That's the sound of cows that want to move. So they are in this section of pasture right here. They've eaten the grass down way far. We're still in drought condition here in North Carolina. And I saw a couple buzzards flying overhead, which means we may have a calf on the ground. I see mama way over here, a potential mama cow. So, whoa. And I see a limb just fell out of that tree. That was kind of weird. If a tree falls in the woods and nobody hears it, does it make a noise? Cow says yes. All right, we got to drive some fence lines real quick. Yesterday morning, I drove all the way around this whole section of fencing, but today I've got to drive the backside. So let's ride up there real quick before the cows come chasing us and get these fence lines checked out. So cows are in here right now. They're going to be in there where the pond is. The pond is down 3 feet, 2 feet, something like that. We are not getting, oh, there's a baby deer. We are not getting any water into this pond. Here's how it's fed by a spring, and that's the spring. There is no water in that spring, no water whatsoever. So this pond in these drought conditions is not receiving any water, and hence that's the reason the pond water is down. We don't want our animals to have access to the pond all the time. We don't want them to damage the ecosystem. It's important that we keep them out of the waterways, but in this case, this water is not flowing downstream, so we're not really going to generate any kind of disturbance, I guess. This pond is for cattle water, and it's for irrigation purposes if we ever need to irrigate. We've got to drive this fence line all the way back through here and look down the hill and make sure we don't have any trees, because we've had a couple storms. We don't want any trees on the fence before we put the cows in this section. Then we got to circle all the way back around and check our electric fence. It's a bit of a chore, but it's got to be done. Doing here is just inspecting the fence line. You guys can see we've got a pretty clear buffer of about 12 to 16 feet between the wood line and the fence line, and that's to keep trees off of the fences. As we ride through here, you see this is a little pushed down right here. There was a limb on this a couple months ago. It's okay. Cows will have access to this forest area right here, and they will chow down in this area. Plus, this gives them a lot of shade in these hot summer days. The temperature's over 100 degrees. They need a way to get in the water. That little baby deer running around everywhere. Oddly enough, we got a little grove of pawpaw trees up here. That's kind of neat. Gotta get out here and mow all this at some point. Maybe later today. What we need to see is down this way. Yep, clear as a bell all the way that way and all the way this way. We are good to go. We'll see you guys at the electric fence setup here. We're gonna be quartering the cows off on the top of this hill. They'll have access to about 6 acres. Once they graze that down, we'll give them the rest of the 25 acres or so. This has changed so much, guys. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. This was a briar patch, and it looks kind of like a briar patch now, but it's slowly choking down with hardwoods and pine trees that we planted. These pine trees have been planted about 9 years now, and they're probably 30 feet tall. This is gonna be a big, beautiful pine forest right here. We'll probably never cut these trees again in my lifetime. This one's something pretty. There, buddy. There you go. Oh, that's a little heavy. Don't you shock me. Onward and upward to the next gate. Close all the gates, and then we'll run the electric fence. Hopefully, I don't have any issues with this electric fence. I hit it with the tractor last time I was up here. Got a little water in that creek, that's good. Closed and locked gate. Every gate on the farm needs to be locked. Look at all this green grass, and cows are gonna go nuts. That's awesome. It just took a couple rains to get this pasture back in shape. Yeah. Rock, 2 rocks. Ugh. My whole life, I never knew building a farm was going to be forcing me to pick up rocks for the rest of my life. Oh well, my whole life revolves around picking up rocks. I went to college for this. Okay, my fencing is down right here. We're gonna try and get it all back up and back in good shape. That's good. I know this goes in between right here. All right, this goes clear to the wood line over there, and this goes clear down the hill through the creek and up to the other side and connects, and that way the cows only have access to this part of the pasture. This is the pasture that we really targeted this past year by rolling hay out. I rolled out almost 200 bales, at least 110 bales of hay right here last year. You can see that's called drought tolerant soil. That's awesome. Okay, here's what I hit with the tractor. Whoa, got a deer over there. I got a couple fence posts here I need to do a little locating on. Just take you on out here, figure out what the end looks like. There we go. Where's the end of this wire? Who knows? I ripped into this with the tractor the other week. All right, we're close to the end of this broken wire where I broke it. Okay, and here's another part of it. We ain't never gonna get nothing done today. You see me wading through this? Itch coming, itchy, itchy, itchy. It's coming, believe me. That hooks onto the regular fence. This goes up here. I'm going to suggest that we loosen that up because we got broken fence wire. We're gonna have to tie some knots. If you want to know what it really takes to run a small farm like this, here you go. This is real, man. This is as real as it gets. Get this end right here. I'm going to tie off what I broke. All right, just that easy with this poly wire. Somewhere in these here bushes is a fence post. Maybe I just use this one. There we go. No, buddy. So the drag harrow will nab up a fence post pretty quick if you hit it. It'll scoop these guys up and it'll carry them out into the pasture. Sometimes I just try to cover a little more land than I should, and that's what happened here. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna drop this guy in this clover patch right here. Okay, check this out. June bugs. You guys have those? No wonder we have so many skunks. They're eating all the larvae from them June bugs. Those chickens would be having a hay day out here. Speaking of hay, I don't know if we're gonna have enough hay for the winter. I talked to my hay guy yesterday. He has no hay. There is no hay. They didn't get a spring cutting of hay. He's got cows himself, so he has enough hay to cover his animals, which I don't blame him one bit. But no hay. Not good. Okay, we got that line all fixed up. I'm gonna shoot down through the woods and fix this one. We'll see you guys in a second. That'll keep you from getting fat. That and no cheeseburgers. Okay, we gotta tighten this up just the same as we did a little earlier. Just gonna give them a couple wraps right there. Make sure our post is in the ground good. Another wrap right there. Good to go. All the way through to the other side. We'll take you guys over there. Whew. That's a hill. That ain't no joke. Cows are ready to move. You hear them. So we were over there at the top of this hill a minute ago, and we'll be rolling up on the pond in just a second. All right, I need your opinion. What is this weed? What the heck is this weed? There's a couple of them over here. Comes back every single year and it has little seed pods, little round seed pods. I think it's gypsum, but I don't know. No idea. I know it's a weed and the cows won't eat it. Oh, Daddy. We got yard snacks. Daddy like a yard snack. Oh, blackberries. That one was bitter. That one was bitter too. Oh, we gotta get us a sweet one here. Daddy like the yard snacks. Sorry, squirrel. Okay, you guys are gonna get to see what the pond looks like, and it is not impressive. We are way down. This is just a result of drought. Drought. We have rain coming in on Saturday, right along with those 100-degree temperatures. It's gonna be nasty. I hear you. Mamas and babies. So the cows are all in this pasture. I got, I think, 5 new babies on the ground. Let's just shut off the four-wheeler and step over. See if we got all our babies. Lordy, help me, kid. Hey, Tammy. Baby. Okay. I thought I saw a baby down here. I'm gonna do a quick round in the pasture, and we'll get these critters all ready to go. This is not your living room. You're gonna see some flies. It's normal. We got flies on the cows sometimes. It's normal. All right, let's just do a quick field check here. It's a good thing we did a field check, because there is a calf and it's running like a nut the wrong way. Don't go. What are we doing here? What are we doing? There's Mom. Mom's got a flighty calf. That's just all it is to it. When we open this gate, we'll probably have to chase an animal or two. It just sometimes happens that way. They're very jazzed up right now. Hey, Tammy. They know we're moving. There we go. They know we're moving and they get excited. And that fence controller keeps trying to fall off. We're gonna put it down here where it needs to go. A minute ago, there was a calf right up here. All these green spots you see out here is this weed, and it's called dog fennel. It is the scourge of the farm. It's hard to get rid of them. I will mow them once I get the cows moved here. It's not the time of year to mow in tall grass. Got lots of baby deer on the ground, and we don't want to hurt those baby deer. Okay, it's time to get them moving. There we go, there we go. All the babies come through here. 1, 2, 3. Got a bunch of babies right here. Our newest baby here. 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 2 more up here. Got 7 calves on the ground right now, yeah. Come on, Mama. Come on, Mama. This one's gonna be a pain in the butt. Come on, Mama. Gosh, that's a flighty little calf. Go through the gate, dude. Come on. Go through the gate and let that calf go through the gate. Please go through the gate. Please let this calf be smart enough. There it goes. Thank you. Go through the gate. Don't go back out. Bruh. Bruh. That way. Oh, this one's gonna be an idiot. Maybe that's Mom. Let me back up a little bit. There's always one. I don't understand that. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Now, you guys, please go that way. Go that. Shoo, 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 shoo. Shoo, 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 shoo. Both of ya. Whew, that was relatively uneventful. That was absolutely awesome. Man, well guys, the cows are all in here. Everything's good to go. Just got to get the gates closed up. All our babies are accounted for. I think we just said 7 babies. Them cows will be in that pond within 15 minutes or so. They're gonna graze this down pretty low. What I'm doing is a little bit different than I've done in the past. I've been moving them every 12 hours for the past, what, 6 years, 5, 6 years. Now I'm moving them, since we're in drought conditions, to larger paddocks so that they don't decimate the grass. So we'll see how that goes. Cows are in the spa. Thank you guys. That went off without a hitch. Super happy with the progress today on the Stoney Ridge. We'll see you next time. Be sure you subscribe. There's a little bell icon. It'll notify you when I post a new video. And hopefully me and Emily will be doing a little bit of fence work together next time. We'll see you guys next time on the Stoney Ridge. Woo! Come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge. Rock, rock, rock. I went to college for this. Get off there, Billy. Oh, Daddy like a yard snack. Oh, that one was bitter. That one was bitter too. Lordy help me, kid. Hey, Tammy. Back here, four-wheeler. Oh, come on, bud. Y'all come back now. You hear?